How's it going, everybody? Wildman Wess here, and welcome to a special edition of What's Your Poison? Obviously, with the background, you can see it's a little festive for the Christmas time. However, we have to get through Thanksgiving first. And for me, I wanted to take a day, especially for a beer review, to talk about what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for a lot of things, but for today, I am very thankful for IPAs. Now, I like the gambit of different types of beers, whether it be a stout or a pilsner or a lager, but there's something about IPAs that just, whether it's the hops, whether it's the haze, the dank, it's different. And that being said, we have 3 different styles of IPAs today, and we're going to go down one by one, and I'm going to let you know what I think about them. Alright? Alright. We'll be right back. So our first beer of the day from Big Grove Brewing in Iowa City, we have Cold Slice. I'll spin it right over here. This is a 7.5% ABV IPA, a hazy double IPA with anchovy hops. Now I know what you're probably thinking, what in the hell are anchovy hops? I don't even know what they are, to be honest. But I do like that it's got this little can of anchovies in here, and it just makes you wonder. And I'm just going to read the description real quick. It says, a delectable slice of hazy double IPA, best enjoyed ice cold right out of the box in the fridge. New anchovy hops that pack flavors of juicy fruit gum, watermelon candy, hints of pine, and no fishy taste. This beer does not contain actual fish. I did not need to be told that. But anyways, let's just open this up and see what it tastes like. Alright, so we have a very golden color so far on this one. Very transparent. Smells rather fruity, not fishy. Alright, well, let's do this again. Okay, I'm getting kind of a watermelon aroma to it. This fruit gum thing. I mean, who knows? Definitely watermelon. Okay. It's very juicy. Very juicy. This fruit gum type thing, if it's fruit stripe gum, hey, goes in a second, but still, it is rather tasty. And I'll be honest, I've had this before, and this can's kind of been sitting in my fridge for a little while, but hey, sometimes things get better with age. Hints of pine. Let me just do this again. Not really much on the pine, but hey, as you've seen before in the past with Hefe and I, when we've had beers with pine in it, it's not always the best. So, grade-wise, fairly true to their word. It's refreshing. It's one of those situations where it's so good it's dangerous, because you wouldn't know it's that boozy at 7.5%. This goes down like a 5% or lower, like a patio pounder, and very good. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say 4 out of 5 pows, because you are quite the cold slice of something very, very special. Alright, now I'm going to finish the rest of this, but we'll be back very quickly with our second beer of the day. Alright, for our second beer of the day from my neck of the woods here in the Quad Cities, from Twinspan Brewing in Bettendorf, Iowa, we have 90s Dreamscape. This is a hazy IPA at 8%, a double dry hopped IPA, so alright, we're on the right track. And this one says, the dream of the 90s is alive at Twinspan. This hazy IPA is stuffed full of Mosaic, Eldorado, and the new anchovy hops. Radical! Okay, hang on a second. I'm getting a little vujade or deja vu. I'm trying to figure out what it is, because I did forget to mention earlier with the beer from Big Grove, the little lady Becca got that one for me, and she got me this one too. Now I'm wondering, did she plan this? I don't know, but regardless, I love the artwork on this, because it is the traditional 90s, image that you got on cups. Literally, I worked at Skateland in East Moline way back in the day, even in the early 2000s, and we still had these cups, and you know what? They served its purpose. So, that being said, I'm excited because with Mosaic and Eldorado hops, we're going to get a little bit of that earthy tone to it, and with the anchovy hops from our recent beer today, we're going to get some of that fruitiness to it. So, we're just going to pop this open. Oh. And once again, we've got a very golden colored. This one is going to be a lot more hazy than the one we had earlier. I mean, wow. Cloudy. Cloudy, cloudy. Oof. Yeah. This smells like orange juice. Just the way that Mama made it. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got heavy on the citrus. Slightly dank. Not as dank as I was thinking it was going to be, but here, we're going to have a sip and we're going to figure out what this tastes like. It tastes like orange juice. It's got a nice sweet citrus bite to it, and it also has kind of an earthiness to it. I think the mosaic is really bringing that dankness in, and ooh, man, I think Big Grove has a little bit of a challenger here. We've got, I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5, because this one, at 8%, I mean, you get that booziness, you get that dank, you've got, the hop, I mean, you get the fruity. So you know what? Can don't lie, and neither do I. So I'm going to sip more on this, and we're going to get to our third and final beer of the day. So for our third and final beer today from BlackStack Brewing in St. Paul, Minnesota, we have Sixpence None the Richer. I mean, I know with the last beer we had total 90s nostalgia references. This one, definitely those late 90s, early 2000s, especially due to the band that is aptly named of. This is a quadruple dry hopped IPA at 12%. Now we are getting into the big times, folks. So, man, I haven't had a lot of quadruple IPAs. I've had some triples. I think I had one quadruple years ago, but, you know, then again, my brain cells might be misfiring from exactly how much I've had over the past few years. But I digress. We're going to read the back of this because this is pretty interesting. Milky twilights and murky midnights. Oh man, we're right off to that song Kiss Me, aren't we? For our 6th birthday, we doubled down on QIPA. 6 hops and 6 forms. Our selected Mosaic T90, HBC 586, Cryo, that's the same thing as Strata CGX, New Zealand Nelson Hop Burst, Rawaka Amplifier, and Cryo Hop. She's all that. Well, we'll see. Here's to another year of missed anniversaries, good times, and glow-ups. Cheers. Okay. Well, with a lot of the hops that are in here, I'll be honest, I've not had these before. So, I'm a bit nervous because, I mean, Cryo Hops I've had with the Stash Panda or whatever the Cryo Hop brand out there, but that was a long time ago. Again, long time ago, brain cells. But with all of these different hops in here, it's almost like with your powers combined, I am Captain IPA. That's what it makes me feel like. So we're going to start pouring this out. Man, we got another golden colored IPA. That's awesome. And with 6 different hops in here, I mean, this is really clear. This is, I mean, mildly transparent, but I mean, I'm confused. I'm perplexed. So, all right, we're going to give this a smell. Very citrusy, dank. Definitely on the 3 sniff. The drive-by, pretty much the same. Well, all right. Well, here's to it. Oh, wow. Very, very boozy. My mouth is coated. Very sweet. Folks, I don't know what to say about this one, really. I mean, the flavor profile is interesting. I mean, it's sweet, maybe a little too sweet. The hops are really cloudy in this one. I appreciate what BlackStack was trying to go for in this one. However, with so many different hops in here, and especially the ones that are not necessarily considered normal to a lot of IPAs that I've had in the past, I feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen on this one. I mean, the first sip is really, you know, it hits you, not just on the boozy side, but the flavor profile. I mean, it's pretty good, but after a couple sips, I'm gonna give one more and just, yeah, I mean, I don't know. To be fair...
Well, to be fair...
Oh, don't say to be fair. I hate when people say to be fair.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna give this one 2 3/4 out of 5. I mean, I know that seems like a really low grade, because, I mean, with the quadruple IPA, I mean, you know, for anybody that's not really used to this style, I mean, it's something you don't want to play with, but, you know, I gave it the old college try. I started liking it, and after a while, I think this is going to be like a one and done for me, because I just, if it's going to affect my stomach and also my palate after a while, it's going to be in for a bad night, especially at 12%. So, I mean, hey, BlackStack, you did what you could. But you know what? I still appreciate what you did. That's all that matters, right? Well, we hope you enjoyed this quick review for Thanksgiving on Threesome. Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble, folks. I heard the clearing of the throat.
So I can't help but to notice, well, I guess over here, that you never once mentioned that you're thankful for your wife.
I mean, I did say that I was thankful for a lot of things.
I feel like I should have been up there.
No, I mean, but you are. I mean, I love you. You're everything to me. I mean, you're tearing me apart,
I
Becca.
don't want to talk about it.
Oh, fine. All right. So, what do you have to say to me now at this point?
How do you feel about your wife, who also brings you a mystery beer?
What a story, Becca. All right, enough of the Tommy Wiseau BS. Let's see what we got here.
Happy Thanksgiving, my buddy.
Oh, why, thank you, love.
Mwah.
Ooh! Okay. We've seen this brewery before, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kings Count Brewers Collective in Brooklyn, New York. We have a double dry hop double IPA. It's called 8th Orbit, and I love the artwork on this. It's a dragon!
Do you know why I got it? Because the can's pretty.
And she found me a dragon! Alright, thank you. Alright, so, let me double check the ABV on this one real quick, because I've never had this one before. Let's see. 8%, okay, so we are going back down from our last beer, or the final beer that we thought we were going to have. This one has Citra, Galaxy, Nectarin, Nelson Sauvin, and Hellertau Blanc hops, barley, oats, and wheat. Okay, so not like 6 hops, but 5, you know, like kind of like Monty Python. Not the 2, not the 4, but the 3, but the 5. All right, enough stalling. I'm excited.
Get to cracking.
Every single beer we've had today has been the golden color here, and this one is very hazy, very cloudy. Do you want a sip of this one? I want to see her reaction, because she's told me how she feels about IPAs, but I just want to see her reaction real quick.
I'm not happy that it's hoppy.
Oh, well, it is what it is. So, I'm going to, I've smelt the dankness a little bit, but, ooh.
Thick.
Oh, all right. Oh. It's not because I'm being biased, because you're my wife, but I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 5. I mean, literally. I mean, not just because I'm being biased. I mean, this one very well balanced for 8%. I mean, you wouldn't know it's really that boozy, which is a great thing. Slightly earthy, dank, hazy, citrusy. I mean, it tells no lies. It tells no lies whatsoever. There is no deception. So, I am happy about this one. I'm going to refill since she's pouring one of her favorites in here from, yeah, Kona Big Wave. So, yeah, props to Big Kona.
Oh, so much better than an IPA.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
hey.
teach their own.
Beer is tasty in the eye of the bedrinker. Or whatever, you know, somebody said, go Bears. I don't know, they suck right
Happy
now.
birth, miss.
Yes, happy birthmas and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've had these beers before and you agree with us, leave a thumbs up. If you don't, you can leave a thumbs down too. I totally understand. Especially those of you who are non-IPA drinkers and you agree with her. I totally get it. Otherwise, make sure you share on social media, push that little red button, ring the bell for notifications. Be sure you check out my boy Hefe at Beer You Beer Me. And stay tuned because starting December 1st, we have our 24 Beers of Christmas series coming back. So, 24 beers, and halfway through we've got 12 holiday movie reviews to go with it. So, Shocktoberfest is not the only one that gets those movie reviews. Until then, I'm Wildman Wess.
I'm Rebecca.
And we'll see you next time on What's Your Poison. Take care, happy Thanksgiving, cheers.
Gross.